Christmas break. We have so much to talk about. First, there is...
Sorry to interrupt, but we are going to pretend that we didn't notice the opening.
What? What's different about the opening? Seems the same to me.
Boys, they just never pay attention. It was a completely different song. I think I've noticed it before when I walked by the music room.
Let's talk to Miss Schlarman, our music teacher, to see if she knows what's going on.
All right, so for our Tiger Tube theme song, all the fourth graders came up with their own melody for the song. After they all had their own melody, they worked with a partner and they narrowed it down a little bit farther and a little bit farther until every class had their own. And it sounds a little bit like this. Each class's song was voted on by the littles and the middles, and they decided that they actually liked all three classes' songs together. So we decided to re-record it in GarageBand as a whole piece. After that, we decided that we needed a little bit more to accompany the xylophone, so it was fuller, and we added ukulele and glockenspiel.
You're right, that was a different song. It's catchy. I think the fourth graders did a great job.
Okay, now you can talk more about Christmas because I know that's what you want to do.
I thought you never asked. First, I'm gonna...
Oh, sorry, we are out of time. Let's head to the hallways to see what everyone else plans on doing this Christmas break.
All right, Mr. Roeder here in the Freedom main hallway. Found some pretty awesome learners to talk to, check in with, specifically about Christmas break. With Christmas break coming up, could you give me anything, like what are you gonna do over it? What do you do over Christmas break?
Well, usually on Christmas Eve we go to my grandma's and then we open presents and we put the cookies and milk by the fireplace and then we go to sleep and the next morning we wake up and go home.
Sounds pretty eventful. It sounds like an exciting time. Catching back up on my adventure through the Freedom Halls, found another awesome learner here to share what he does over the Christmas break. What are your plans?
Well, me and my mom are going to play Animal Crossing on the Switch, and we're going to open presents.
Animal Crossing, a very popular game nowadays. Catching back up with you here, Mr. Roeder, outside the library with our kids love to read. Share some time with our awesome librarian, Mr. Muth. We call him the man-brarian, myself. All right, so found our learner here. What do you do over Christmas break? What are your plans this year?
So I'm gonna go to my family's cabin and we're gonna open some presents and play a couple games and do a bag game. It's where we pass presents around and we have dice. If we have two, if we get doubles, we get to either steal presents away from somebody or we can grab one from the middle of the stack where no one picks one.
All right, well, I'll be thinking of you, hoping you roll some doubles, all right?
Okay.
Mr. Roeder, coming back at you again, still live outside the library. Found another learner wandering the halls. What's going on? What are you doing for this Christmas break? It's coming up quick.
So I'm going to spend time with my family, probably play some Christmas games. And if we get more than one present, we get to steal one of my sister's presents.
Oh, man, well, if you have any extra presents, I'm always willing to take some, so keep me in mind, all right?
Okay.
Here we are again. Now we're in the Freedom office, home of our awesome administrative assistant, Jen. She does a great job here. She set up this beautiful tree for Ben and I to talk in front of, actually. So here we are. Bennett, do you guys open up presents during Christmas time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a quick yeah. He's excited about that, sounds like. What's a present you're excited for?
I kind of want V-Bucks.
Oh, V-Bucks. What are V-Bucks? Is that money from Europe?
Money from Fortnite.
Oh, from Fortnite. Is that a country?
No, it's a game.
Oh, it's a game. What do you use the money for?
Buy stuff.
Buy stuff. All right, well, we'll see what stuff he buys if he gets those V-Bucks. All right, Baby Yoda, it's great to see you again here in the office. You don't move much. You're not a very active guy, but that's all right. We enjoy having you here, overlooking our beautiful Christmas tree here in the office, keeping Jen some company. Quick question for you. Is the Force going to be with you over this Christmas break? Interesting response. Lastly, Dr. Pedersen is just killing to know. What can you tell us about the dark side of Christmas? Awesome. Well, thank you, and thanks for wearing your mask. I appreciate it. Let me socially distance away from you. Here we are, a whole new setting in front of the Freedom Elementary book vending machine. So many kids, all they want for Christmas is to use this vending machine. Asking my friend here, what are you gonna do for Christmas this Christmas break? What are your plans?
I think I'm probably gonna go to my grandma and grandpa's in the Black Hills and see my dad.
Ooh, grandmas and grandpas in the Black Hills, seeing your dad. I myself am from the Black Hills. Great people come from there. All right, folks, here we are. I found my way back to my classroom. One of the coolest places to be at Freedom Elementary. Welcome to ACES. Found a learner wandering the halls outside my room. Couldn't imagine what she was doing, probably doing some learning here at Freedom. Wanted to ask you, what are your plans for Christmas this year?
I'm gonna go skiing and open presents.
Going skiing? How many times have you skied before? Are you pretty skilled at that, or is it new to you?
It's new.
Oh man, it's new. Try taking a calculated risk. Taking a risk and going skiing, that's what we do here at Freedom. Really excited to see how that goes for you. You excited?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, folks.
Sounds like everyone is going to have an enjoyable Christmas break this year.
So I've been waiting patiently all show to tell you about my Christmas plans. Don't tell me we're out of time. The producer tells me we still have 30 seconds.
You're right. What do you plan to do over Christmas break? Make Christmas cookies, go sledding, read a good fit book?
Nope, I'm gonna paint a nice little Christmas picture. I recently discovered Bob Ross, and he's inspired me to get in touch with my artistic side.
Really? I wouldn't have guessed that about you. What does he paint?
Trees mostly, and happy little clouds.
Those trees must be lit.
No cap. Let's take a look.
Now we're just gonna chisel our tip of our brush and just make it very fine. And then we're just going to start, just wait till it kind of appears on our canvas. And we're gonna really want your tip to be very fine while you start to really get into making the format of it. Just gonna make it come alive. And anyone can paint if you have a dream and you practice enough. And if you ever want to make your tree a little bit bigger because you made a small mistake, just paint over it and add more of an edge to your nice little trees, happy little trees. And then now that we're going to transfer to the clouds, we might have to clean out our brush a little bit. Make sure you get all that devilish paint out of your brush so that it can once soar again through the canvas. Then just going to take a little bit of our white and then just going to mix this last bit of paint up and add a little bit of shadows on the bottom of our trees. I hope you enjoyed this happy painting. And it brought you a little Christmas joy. And I really hope that you all have a Merry Little Christmas.
You know what? I think you're onto something. Where can I watch Bob Ross? Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Sling, cable?
YouTube, actually. Check out his channel.
Will do. Hopefully I'll have time. I plan to be busy with other Christmas crafts.
Really? Like what?
Mrs. Peterson, our art teacher, has lots of ideas of things we can make over break. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Craft Corner with Mrs. Peterson. If you're looking for a fun craft to do over this holiday break with you and your family, look no further. We are going to be creating a craft using toilet paper tubes. So stay tuned for the following videos to create some really fun crafts.
About what? Global warming, the pandemic, contributions to your 401k?
No, that's adult stuff. I'm not worried about that. Plus, my 401k is solid this year.
So what's up?
I'm worried I'm going to gain 50 pounds just by sitting around all break eating way too much food.
May I suggest some physical activity?
Like what?
A dance number?
Hit it!
it!